Hey everyone, this is Michael again, and welcome to my review of tonight's edition of Smackdown. And I thought tonight's show was kind of a mixed bag show. There was stuff that I liked. There was two good matches and then two really shitty matches. So Smackdown was a mixed bag for me tonight, like I said. But the show opened with Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles in Daniel Bryan's office. Daniel says he doesn't agree with AJ having a match with Shane at WrestleMania, and Daniel says that AJ has no idea what he's in for against Shane at WrestleMania, and then it was just AJ just saying, where's Shane? Is he here? Uh, he goes on to say, Styles goes on to say that he felt good last week when he beat up Shane when he threw him through the car window, and he said that he wants to hurt Shane again and do what he did like last week. So yeah, so it was a pretty good opening segment, and then it eventually led to AJ Styles coming out. He gets on the mic saying that he's not sorry for what he did to Shane last week and how good it felt. He said it made his heart swell, and he's glad that he threw Shane into the car window last week. He says that Shane is crazy for challenging him at WrestleMania, and also AJ Styles accepts Shane's challenge. AJ says, without him, SmackDown will plummet, and the SmackDown social media will crash like he mentioned Shane going through the car windshield, the car window. Styles also says to Daniel that he's untouchable and he's going to meet Shane in the parking lot like last week, tonight, and said if Shane thought last week was worst, tonight will be phenomenally worst, So yeah, so it was a pretty good segment with AJ Styles, getting on the mic. Then we had Daniel Bryan on the phone with Shane saying that AJ is waiting for him in the parking lot like last week, and that Daniel says that he supports Shane 100%. And then Baron Corbin ends up coming in saying, where's Dean Ambrose? Where is he? And Corbin wants to know if Ambrose will accept his challenge for their match for the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania. And Daniel says he hasn't heard anything from Ambrose in 2 weeks, ever since Corbin dropped the forklift on him. And he makes a match for Corbin for tonight, and he announces that Corbin will face Randy Orton. So, pretty cool backstage office segment. So, and then the first match of the night, it was the Usos versus American Alpha for the tag team titles. And the Usos been proven that they're ready to face American Alpha for the titles. They really want those tag team titles, and it was a pretty good match. Really enjoyed it. The Usos and American Alpha gave it all they got, but in the end, the Usos won the match, and they're the new tag team champions. They won with a super kick. So, but yeah, it was a really good match. Really liked it. And then we had a promo from Luke Harper. He cuts a promo saying that he knows how Sister Abigail is, and starts talking about Sister Abigail and what Randy Orton did to the compound. He says that Luke Harper says that next week he got Bray Wyatt, and so it's going to be a match next week. It's going to be Luke Harper versus Bray Wyatt. So, but all in all, it was a pretty cool promo. And then after that, we had these unaired clips from Total Bellas, these parody unaired clips from Total Bellas. It was just Miz and Maurice making fun of Cena and Nikki. So it was pretty funny though. Uh, I sort of kind of enjoyed it though for its comedy. And then it was Randy Orton versus Baron Corbin. Decent match. Uh, I like seeing both of them in the match. It was back and forth, but Orton gave it all he got to Baron Corbin. And then in the end, Randy Orton got the win with the RKO to Baron Corbin because Dean Ambrose was out there with the forklift, and a lot of the crowd were cheering before it cut to Ambrose. So because they were all looking to the right on TV. They were looking to the left though, but they saw Ambrose there, but they didn't show him coming into the arena with the forklift. So, and then after the match, Dean Ambrose comes to the ring and says to Baron Corbin that he accepts the challenge at WrestleMania for the Intercontinental title, and then he just gives a dirty deeds to Baron Corbin. So, but all in all, it was a decent match. Really liked it. Then after that, we had Renee Young interviewing Randy Orton about the response from Bray last week. Orton says he doesn't know how he feels about it. And then we see the lights start flickering, and then it goes dark. The lights come on a little bit, and we see in the back of Orton these guys with the Eric Rowan sheet mask, and they all just start beating the hell out of Orton. And then Bray comes, and he says that Orton changed. He says that Orton changed him, and that the one flaw he did was burn Sister Abigail. And then he starts singing "He's Got the Whole World in His Hands." So it was cool that by him singing he's got the whole world in his hands again, because it's been a while since he did that. And then this is when the show gets to the two shitty matches that were on here. This match, I don't know why. This match was John Cena versus Fandango. Why was this match put on tonight? This is a match that you would see on Main Event or Superstars. Sorry about that, but I was saying Cena versus Fandango. This is a match that you would see on Main Event or Superstars. This was just a shitty match. You had Tyler Breeze come out dressing as Nikki Bella. Before the match, you had Fandango giving tickets to Cena. It was pretty much this SmackDown was pretty much just taking taking shit from Cena and Nikki and just making them into a joke. And you just had Cena just give a five knuckle shuffle to Fandango. You had Nikki Bella come out. They just AA'd both Fandango and Tyler Breeze, and then Cena got the win with the STF on Fandango. Nikki Bella also made Tyler Breeze tap out to the STF. So yeah, it was a shitty match. Like I said, this match you would see on Main Event or Superstars. That's how shitty this match was. So, and then the next was Carmella versus Becky Lynch. Another shitty match. That pretty much Carmella got the win by disqualification because Natalya was on commentary. She was sitting out there. She came in and just took out Carmella. And then you had all the women stars come out, like Mickie James, Alexa Bliss. They just all started going in the ring. Those women superstars that are going to be in the match at WrestleMania, with Alexa fighting each one of them to save her title. What was really funny is Becky was on the top turnbuckle, and then just James Ellsworth was there, and he was trying to block Carmella from getting hit, and then just Carmella just pushed Ellsworth, and Becky just came down and drop kicked James Ellsworth, which was funny. But in the end, it was Alexa that stood tall. But all in all, it was a shitty match, though. And then after that, you had another unaired clip from Total Bellas with Miz and Maurice, Parody, and Cena and Nikki. What was really funny here is Miz was like, "Oh, guess what? I got you a ring," and it wasn't an engagement ring; it was a WWE ring. It was really funny. It was like a tour of, they were parodying, giving a tour of Cena's house. So, but it was really funny though. And then you had Renee interviewing AJ Styles about what his intentions for tonight will be. The interview gets cut short because AJ thinks Shane is in the van. There's a van that pulls up, so he goes over there. But really, he thinks it's Shane, but it really wasn't. It was Heath Slater and Rhino getting out of there. So, and then from out of nowhere, Shane McMahon, the last segment of the night, Shane McMahon comes out, says that he's looking for AJ. He gives Styles the opportunity to come down and prove how tough he is, and he says, if is he going to come out, or is Shane going to go back there, to get him? And then we see AJ making his way out, and he comes out. He tells Shane to calm down. AJ Styles apologizes to Shane and says that Shane did him a favor. He comes in the ring, and just when Styles comes in the ring, Shane just starts taking out him. Styles then takes Shane out by slamming him into the barricade. Shane just taking out the announce table. Shane actually hit Styles with the TV monitor that was on the announce table. Like how when they watch the match from those little TVs, he takes it and just hits Styles with it, and then he lays Styles on the edge of the announce table. And then that's where we get to classic Shane, where he goes to the top turnbuckle, the top of the turnbuckle, and he just gives a classic leap of faith to AJ on the announce table, and the announce table breaks, and so that he does that to end SmackDown. So it was a pretty good segment. Very entertaining from Shane and AJ Styles just to build their match for WrestleMania. So it was a pretty good segment, and seeing classic Shane doing the leap of faith again, that was really awesome. So yeah, so anyways, that's it for my review of tonight's edition of SmackDown. Thank you all for watching, and until the next video, I'll see you all later. Bye.